What's good, YouTube? And in this video, I'll talk about teams that placed well and teams who did not place well in this recent Dual Cash Cup. Sorry I'm a bit late, I was pretty busy, and I will also make a new video on the FNCS later, either tomorrow or the day after that. In this video, I'll also talk about the big nerf to Nitro and the new LTM that came out a few days ago. So I'm going to quickly recap the Dual Cash Cup. So on EU, first place was Slave and Nate. Second place was Swizzy and Merstache. This is not actually a real duo. They just played together since they were close friends. And they still decided to contest each other. Third was Vico and Flixie. They have been really good now, especially when Vico just split with Pink. But both of them are doing really well. So fourth place was Deca and Kadon. And fifth place was Vaniac and Malibuka again. They're not actually a real duo. Still really impressive since they both are conning each other and get top 5s. The NA Dual Cash Cup was really stacked with a few EU teams actually playing in the finals since region lock was removed. So Iamzo Tayson actually qualified for both EU and NA finals and they placed well in both. So first place on NA was Batman, Booga, and Rapid. They won their second Dual Cash Cup this season, and they're looking really dominant going into FNCS and into semifinals. They should be able to qualify to LAN. I mean, so far they've been really dominant. Batman, Booga moving to 0 ping this season. Second was Acorn and Cold, always such a good duo. Third was Iamzo Tayson, and yeah, they're just really good. They qualified on EU and NA, even despite being on like 120 ping, playing on EU. So fourth was Booga and Aviv, and fifth was Clicks and Veno. Clicks and Veno actually have been really good. They've had a slow start, but Clicks now started to realize how to play with Veno, and now they're really popping off. So other teams that played this Dual Cash Cup was Pink and Miro in 6th, Skittles Chubbs in 7th, Ritual and Reet 8th, Ages and Rise in 9th, Muzz and Trashy in 10th. And I also want to talk about Peter and Pollo really not placing in any of these big tournaments. They have not really placed well in any of the Dual Cash Cups except one of them. They have not qualified to the past 2 Dual Cash Cups and did not qualified for round 4 in FNCS Week 1. And it's kind of crazy because they came off the most dominant season, winning every Dual Cash Cup, setting insane records, winning FNCS Grands by so much. And I think it's because they haven't adapted to the meta yet. But this week they actually made it to round 4 in week 2, so they are back. I think it's because of the topic I'm gonna be explaining later. So Nitro has been nerfed, and that's why I think Peter and Pollo have been doing way better, especially off spawn since they don't just get rammed in. So the nerf was that instead of doing 300 damage to structures, it only does 90 damage when you ram into a wall. This is a huge nerf because Nitro can't even one-shot a wood wall anymore, and that's massive. It used to be able to break metal walls when they're placed, fully built brick walls, and now can't even one-shot a wood wall. So the new LTM released was actually really fun. It's a throwback to chapter 1. There's like a mini island. It's not like a full map with a bunch of POIs. It's only like about 5 or 6 POIs, and only 40 people are queued in one game. And it's only squads, so you can't play solos, duos, or trios. All the loot is like OG in chapter 1, obviously. And if you die, this is what the LTM is based on. If you die, you respawn 30 seconds later if one member from your team is alive. So say you're playing squads and 3 of your teammates die, they automatically respawn with their gray AR as long as one of the players on your team is alive. So hopefully this LTM will keep the vibes up since the season has been really boring and dry. and it's not really that fun playing ranked anymore in pubs. So hopefully this LTM really rises spirits as we go into FNCS and the new Marvel season coming out next season. So I hope you enjoyed, and thank you.